Hi, welcome to Binary Automation. So in the previous lectures, we have seen what WireMock is, what AutoFixtures are. So in this lecture, we're going to see more on how we can use AutoFixtures as part of the WireMock response. So basically, why you can stop any kind of response in as part of your WireMock response, right? So basically, and you do not care what kind of data is being sent in certain cases. All you care is the schema and the structure, right? So let's see how we can use AutoFixtures within the WireMock, right? So before we get started, I've added two NuGet packages, right? One is for WireMock and another is for the auto fixtures, as you can see here, right? Auto fixtures and the WireMock, right? So before we get started, like let me create a class, right? For actually auto fixturing our data, right? So basically I'm going to pass an object, the class object for the as part of the WireMock, right? So I'm going to create a couple of properties, right? uh, Say int marks, and I'm going to create one string as well. I'll name it as marks branch, right? And I can put one list as well, right? So I'll say the list as string, and I can name it as, I don't know, something like subjects or whatever. So this is the total thing that I have, can be nullable. Okay, so I have uh, an integer now, and then I have a couple of which is marks. I have a string which is branch, and then I have a list, okay, which is a list. I have a list which is as subjects, right? So basically I'm going to auto fixture this data, right? So which we have already seen in the previous video, and let me just put the link for you in the description below. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's initialize the fixture first. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the fixture done. So, and let me just auto fixture it now. So I'm going to use this value. Okay, so this fixture dot. So I can see multiple things, right? So let me take this function called build. Okay, so what it'll do is it'll help you build. Okay, it'll help you build the data, and what we're going to pass here as part to build the data, we're going to pass the data model over here. Okay, right? And now there might be cases that I, instead of giving me everything random data, I want a specific branch, okay, and I want to override that specific branch. So what we can do is we can use this with operator, and I can pass some lambda function here, okay, saying that c dot branch, okay, c dot branch is I don't know, it's telecommunication, which is one of the subjects, okay, which I've taken and regretted, by the way. So so moving forward, now we have fixtured the data. Okay, sorry, finally we have to create the call function, create function. Okay, so this will actually create your whole auto fixture. Okay, so if you print it, it will give you a random data, random int, random string, and then it will fill three indexes of the list, like it will fill index of 0, 1 and 2, right, for subjects, right? So moving forward, now let's quickly create the WireMock class here. So I have this WireMock server is WireMock server dot start. Yeah, so I have this start function. So this will start the WireMock, and if in order to uh, you know see what actually is getting printed, like what URL and port number it's opening. We just print this, okay, like the URL. Yeah, so we've got everything. Now we'll just kickstart the WireMock, like how to create the request and put the response, right? So I think we have already covered this in the previous video, so I'll just copy it from here. Yeah, okay, so I'll just uncomment all my code. Okay, so this is server dot given. Okay, let me remove all the errors first. So this is like server dot given. Okay, so this is a given function where we have to actually write the request. So we are using a WireMock request builder dot request, wherein we are saying that request dot create with path. Uh, like I can write some better path. Yeah, I'll just give something like, say, hello slash test. So it will be, so how is it, how will your URL path be like? HTTP colon localhost uh, colon the port number which the WireMock gives you, like which where it listens to that the request on, and then slash home slash hello slash test. Okay, and then now this we are saying that this is a get call. Okay, this we are mimicking it as a get call, and what it needs to respond with. So again we're going to use this WireMock response builder dot create with status 200 and with header. You can pass any kind of headers here. Okay, and then with response body as JSON. Okay, so now let me just so the so I'll just assign this value here. Okay, var data fixture. Okay, okay, so now we've got this data fixture here. Let me just pass this object over here. Okay, okay, so done, right? And I think I've told you in the previous videos in the WireMock that you can, it needn't be that you can give objects here. You can directly create anonymous objects here, and then you can directly create your response here directly, right? So what basically it does internally is that when you pass these objects, it actually internally serializes it into JSON, and then sends it as a response, right? So, and then finally we can just kill the server, right? Server dot stop. Yeah, so I think we are done with this whole flow. Just one thing is, let me give a thread dot sleep here. Okay, so what this will do is thread dot sleep for, say, 20,000. Yeah, okay, so this is how it's going to be. Okay, so we have put a thread of sleep now. The WireMock others will just start and close, right? So we'll see what the port number is, and then we'll hit it from our browser. Yeah. So let me just run this and see what we're getting. The URL from the WireMock. Just loading. Okay. So this is the URL. Let me just copy this and print it as hello slash test. Yeah. See, that's how we get it. So we are basically getting the subject as the array, the list, sorry, with certain random indexes filled, and then we've got marks here, which is some random integer, and then we got the branch. So branch is not some random string, right? We have actually overridden it with the value that we need. Yeah, so that's how it is, right? So that's how we can actually configure our auto fixtures and use it with WireMock, and yeah, play around with it. It's really a helpful tool when especially when you want to check how the response is going to behave, and you want to check your dummy code, right? So it really helps out. So hope you like the video, and please share this across and give some great feedback on the videos as well. Yeah, thank you, thanks a lot.